What's up, guys? It's Stupendous, and I'm back with another My Career build for you. Today, we are looking at Damian Lillard's backcourt running mate, CJ McCollum, who I've absolutely loved watching this year, especially in the playoffs. He's so crafty with the ball. It's amazing the shots that he can create for himself. And he's just been a real key to the Blazers' success this year. Amazing shooter, amazing scorer, highly underrated player. If you aren't from the Portland area and if you haven't watched the Blazers often, you probably haven't even heard much about CJ McCollum. But this guy for the season is averaging 21 points a game, 4 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, and a steal. And keep in mind, he's sharing the backcourt with Damian Lillard. If he was on another team where he had a more, if he was the main man, those numbers would be inflated dramatically. So I love CJ McCollum, and this is going to be a fun and a pretty straightforward build, I think, guys. So let's get into it. Here we have CJ Pendis. He's from Lehigh. Jersey number is number 3, right-handed.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. So what's next?
He will be
Also, usually I go through the awards and the accolades that a player has accumulated over their career. CJ really doesn't have a lot to show in terms of awards. He did win the Most Improved Player award back in the 15-16 season, but other than that, not a lot of awards for CJ. But I would not be surprised if he ends up on an all-star team in the near future, given how he has progressed. So here we go. For the position, this is kind of interesting. He is a shooting guard. His primary function is scoring. He's not a distributor per se. He does play a little bit of point guard in spurts for the Blazers, or at least he's the primary ball handler sometimes. But especially when he's sharing the floor with Lillard, he is not bringing the ball up the court. Even when Lillard's not on the court, oftentimes he's not bringing the ball up. Players like Evan Turner or Seth Curry are bringing the ball up instead of CJ McCollum. So he is technically a shooting guard. He's 6'3". We're going to get into that. He's 6'3", so he's a very small shooting guard. And this will present you some problems probably on the defensive end if you're guarding some bigger guards, but it may give you some advantages on the offensive end in terms of mobility. So you can go either way on this. For this build, we are going to choose a shooting guard. But let me tell you, I did look. There are some differences between the point guard and the shooting guard. If you stick with shooting guard, he has better primary badges. He has 4 Hall of Fame and 5 gold, whereas if you choose point guard, he has 4 Hall of Fame, the same Hall of Fame badges as shooting guard, but only 3 gold badges. Both of them have 25 badges overall, but the shooting guard is more top heavy. So I would prefer the shooting guard, given that you have more high power primary badges. So the other difference is if you go with point guard, you'll see on the offensive end, many of your ratings have a small advantage of like 1 point. So maybe your 3-point rating and your mids are like 1 point better. And your ball handling 1 point better. So that's something to consider. For this build, we are going to use the shooting guard though. Okay?
just a few more to go. We'll try to do this as quickly as we can.
Okay, so what are we looking for here?
Can you please let us know what your game is?
Okay, so for this, to me, this is the no-brainer for this build. As always, I'm interested to hear how you would recreate these players, but CJ is one of the craftiest scorers in the game. Not many players, especially of his size, are able to get shots pretty much whenever he wants. He is the consummate shot creator. This dude is a pure shot creator, and that is definitely what we are rolling with. And when I was talking about the badges, that's in reference to this specific build. Okay, if you look at the badges that he has for the pure shot creator, mid-range Deadeye Hall of Fame, Difficult Shots Hall of Fame, Tireless Scorer Hall of Fame, Teardropper Hall of Fame, and I think those are beautiful badges for CJ. When you look at the golds, he has Corner Specialist Gold, Catch and Shoot Gold, Acrobat, Up and Under Specialist, and Free Throw ace, and I did jot down what they were for point guard. If you went with the same build for a point guard, same height, your gold badges would just be acrobat, up and under specialist, and free throw ace. So with this, you are actually getting gold corner specialist and gold catch and shoot, both very, very strong badges in 2K. So that's why I think the shooting guard is a better fit for this build overall, regardless of how tall he is. So there's his gold badges. You dip down to silver. This is where you have deep range Deadeye, limitless range, Lob City finisher, not very CJ, but we'll take it. Relentless finisher, drop stepper, ankle breaker. I wish that was a little bit higher for CJ because his handles are actually really nice. One-man fast break and quick reflexes. Then you get down into the bronze. You got some interesting things in here like posterizer, flashy passer, pick and roll maestro, and dimer. But I love that he has 4 Hall of Fame and 5 gold badges. So when this dude is maxed out, he is going to be an offensive nightmare. Here we go. If you look at the base caps, we'll take a quick glance. His layups are strong standing, layup 90, driving 88. You look at contested mid 91, open shot mid 93, moving shot mid 93. Just like, and CJ lives from the mid range. But he can shoot threes as well. And without adjusting anything, he has an open shot 3 rating of 79, ball control of 85. He has attributes for post moves, so he'll be able to do work in the paint as well. But remember, he's only 6'3", so you're going to have varying success in the paint, I would say. His speed is an 86, acceleration 83, really solid. So this is what we're working with from a base level. We'll go on to adjusting his height and his weight and see where we net out with CJ McCollum here.
Okay.
So for height, it's funny, CJ pops up right here at 6'4", but actually on his team website, he's listed as 6'3". I think for this video, we'll go true to form. Of course, if you make him at 6'4", that'll make him a little bit more versatile, especially on the defensive end. But at 6'3", you see boost pretty much. In the majority of categories, you're going to see a boost. You see a little dip in standing dunk, box out, rebounding, strength, and block. But other than that, you're seeing boosts. So we will continue to move forward from that.
Taller than I expected.
Okay.
You're still doing fine? Do you need a cup of water or anything?
No, man, I'm all good.
And your living situation is taken care of?
Yeah, I think so.
Next station is weight.
Okay.
Okay, and so for weight, again, CJ pops up right away. He is listed on his team website at 190 pounds. And let's see, he has a range on here with his image showing all the way down to 170 pounds is showing CJ McCollum. So that is shows you that this is potentially not the most accurate thing going by the 2K image in the background. But on the team website, he's listed at 190 pounds. So we are going to move forward with that.
Okay, one last thing to do.
We're almost done, guys. I told you this is going to be a very straightforward build, but fun to look at nonetheless.
Thumbs up, please.
Okay, so let's take a look at where he's at now that we've made a couple tweaks given on height and weight. You see we're at open shot mid at 94. Open shot 3 is up to an 80. Anything else that stands out? Ball control 86, speed with ball 82. Passing 75. Post games all 83. Speed is an 88. So we're looking great already. We're looking really good already. These numbers are crazy without even touching the wingspan. Again, they seem to like using CJ McCollum as an example, because if you go down to the very bottom, you see CJ McCollum right there. So, which is kind of interesting. I've watched CJ play a lot, and he appears to me to have longer arms. But hey, I don't know what the measurements do, or what they are, so they probably know better than I do. Again, I don't love always minimizing wingspan, but let's take a look at what it looks like when you go completely minimum. Open shot mid 99. Boom. So you're going to just be a mid-range assassin. Open shot 3, 84, really solid. Ball control 86. So I mean, you get 99 from the midi, which is really incredible. let's see what it's up, one tick up, which still features CJ, which seems true to form. Again, your open shot mid is a 99, so you're not losing anything in that department. Your open shot 3 goes down to 84, I believe it was, or in 83. It was 84 for minimum. It's 83 for one tick above minimum, still within the CJ example range. But your open shot mid is still a 99. Ball control 86. Most of these other attributes are not really effective dramatically. I think this is where we'll stay for CJ. This is just a crazy build in that you get a 99 open shot mid, 91 contested, 97 moving. So you are going to be able to be very creative on offense. You're not going to have to live at the perimeter, but you are going to be able to pull up from 3 and be effective with it. An 83 open shot 3. Your ball control is great at an 86. So you're going to be able to shake. You're going to be able to knock down shots very well as you can from mid-range, very well from deep range. You also are going to be able to do things in the post as far as doing fadeaways. You get that teardropper Hall of Fame, so you're going to be able to do so many things. Most people, with the meta in 2K, is to not make undersized characters, which makes sense. You know, height truly does matter in 2K and in basketball in general. But it is fun to see what these attributes look like with a player of his height with an archetype build that really fits what he does. So I would be super interested to see if anyone has made this type of build, how they like playing with it. But this is where we're going to stand with CJ McCollum. So quick breakdown again. CJ McCollum is 6'3". He weighs 190 pounds. We went with a shooting guard and pure shot creator. So shot creator primary and secondary for his archetypes. And we went with a wingspan of 78.2, which still has the CJ example, but it isn't the very bare minimum for CJ. So I love it. I kind of want to make this build now, but I have too many damn builds, so I'm not going to. But let me know how you guys like this build. Please do subscribe so you can be in the loop with all the new 2K videos that I'm going to be making, both build videos for 2K19 and a lot of stuff leading up to 2K20 and beyond. So I would love to have you come along for the ride. That's it for me today. Stay tuned for even more videos coming out soon. I'm going to take a look at some of the Denver Nuggets players that have been stars in this current series, so that should be a lot of fun. And we will see you guys soon. Have a great one.